What's up, dank memers? After the whole summer just went past, like in the blink of an eye, and school's about to start, I decided to do some last minute recording sessions since I can just do that. Even though I should have done it over the summer. But today I will finish Doki Doki Literature Club. Might not be one video, but I will finish it. And I'll focus on other games. Because I've been just stuck on this one for like a year or something, so let's do this. Whew, it's time to figure out the school festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having... We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood and lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about him? He's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's just how it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would know. All you care about is, now is dragging him around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let him decide to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are. Just let him make the choice, okay? Fine. Fine. Jeez. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We could just... Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. That's my thoughts exactly. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? You seem like the most sane one. My mouse is being dragged there anyway. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking him for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Oh crap, the music stopped. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling him away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I wanted is to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Shaheer, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally! This is all I wanted. Oh god, I'm hearing some weird stuff. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, just know how much I love you. I'm just gonna save really quick. Okay. I love you so much that I even... Ew, that's gross. Why you gotta tell me that, girl? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. This girl's got some weird fetishes. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Well, she's kind of like being a yandere right now. So, if I say no, she'll probably just kill me or kill herself. And I don't know, that's kind of bad, right? So, I'm just gonna say yes, because I don't want anyone to die, even if she is kinda insane, you know? See, she's happy. Okay, she's happy. Oh, or not. She's laughing maniacally, isn't she? Yep. What? Huh? Are you kidding me? This game freaking sucks. I try to cheat. I try to choose it, but it's just changing the scenery or something. How long is this gonna take? Huh? What is this? Okay. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayuri, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the literature club become a more intimate place for my club members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the literature club. It's always been, does it just repeat? Where was I? Yeah, it just repeats, it looks like. Is that like the game description or something? I'm just rapid fire clicking. Okay, you know what? Frick it, skip. I don't care. Yeah, you know what? I can't read that. Oh, it's daytime, I guess. Nope, still nothing. Is it like I lost? It's just gonna go on this forever, like this forever? Or date, or like what? Oh, okay. Nope. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was... Oh, God. I'm here. Something happened? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, so that... Okay. That's what happening. The time was passing by. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Character deleted successfully. OS. Natsuki. Character deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Ozzy's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since this is the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, she's close. Yay, there you are. Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we could just skip over that, stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you. Or do you actually go by Shaheer or something? Oops, I think the game messed up or something. I don't go by that. My name's already in the game. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you were a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is a game, right? I mean, I guessed as much because you break the fourth wall, that it's not even worth building it. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. Oh, was that the... Oh, I can't go back. That thing we were reading, though, that was probably the game's download page. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her. I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But but now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Okay. I mean, I don't have a choice. You're forcing me to. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be here together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into Steam's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Kill me. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I can't save. Well, thank you for letting me know where to find the characters file, lady. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with just the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Moika. Moeika. Mabun. Ni. Moni. I'm just gonna super saying click because none of this matters. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices beyond the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part, it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about with you. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Boo! Is anything gonna happen? Or... I'm clicking, nothing's happening. She looks really creepy. Can she hear me? You're creepy! I don't think she can hear me. Oh, okay. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? The personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me if I were like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. So she said it was going to take some time to collect her thoughts. And she'll always have something new to talk about. I don't know what that means, but if it's always going to be like this, I'm probably just going to have to freaking cut it out until there's an end to it, or I'm just going to delete her. She literally told me where to find the character files. Oh, do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean like in a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable, and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. Makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm net positive, and I could die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? I don't know about that. I mean, okay, yeah, nothing we really do matters. Like, there are a bajillion planets. Ugh. Have you ever heard of the term yandere? Bro, I watch anime. Of course I know what yandere means. It means someone who's like someone so much that they would kill people just to get with them, or and if that person that they love doesn't like them back, they're willing to kill them and then themselves. You know. Also, I bet a lot of other people know it because, like, Yandere Simulator and stuff. It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as Yandere. But now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be Yuri. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. There's Yuri, who is a yandere. Then there's Natsuki, who's like a tsundere. There's Sayori, which I don't know if there's a word for it, but she's just like the bubbly one, you know? And then there's Monica, which is like the all-rounder, you know? Like the perfect one. She's really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, oh, you're a yandere. What am I talking about? A lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I'm not. That's freaking scary. I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. Also, it might be a little I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be in to these yandere types, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Yeah, that's why I stray away from yandere animes. Unless it's done for like a more comedic effect, but like actual ones are so freaking scary. It's like a horror, like that's scarier than like actual horror movies. Cause it's like just this one person that just goes and kills everybody that you just like breathe towards. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all of the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See you at school tomorrow," All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you could save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated, but as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you. I'm not saying that last part because it's creepy. Was this game just to be like a good friendo, comprendo? Like, help your friends with depression and stuff? Oh gosh. I'm getting really sweaty because I'm nervous and I don't know why. Because she isn't a real person, but it feels really real because these conversations are deep. I think I'm gonna have to kill you, girl. This is going on too long. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it, and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put it all together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. Okay, I don't know how long I could keep this up. Sorry, little lady, I'm gonna have to kill you. Oh, there are all my Steam and PC games. Oh no, don't look, don't look, don't look. Anyway, let's see. I have to go to Steam, right? Doki Doki, Literature Club, Properties. It said it was in the local files in the game's directory. Characters. Okay, I got it ready to kill her. So I'm just gonna maybe one more thing, and then I'm gonna have to kill you. Cause that last one was a little bit lackluster compared to what the other thing she's saying. Are you kidding me? She's talking about weather now. I'm not really a fan of cold weather. Are you? Actually, okay. I like cold weather 100 times better than I do hot weather. I freaking hate the summer because my room gets so hot. You know, with coldness, I can handle cold like really good actually. Okay, I just have to read. No one freaking cares. If I had to choose between too hot and too cold, I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb. And if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. I am in the shade. I'm in my room, and it's hot. Really hot. Although I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. Okay, another one. That one was super weak too. But yeah, I like cold weather 100 times better because I could just like get a blanket and I'm warm, or like drink like hot chocolate. I could drink water, but that cools me down for like 10 minutes and then boom, I'm just hot again. And I'm sweating out the water that I just drank. You know what I mean? And I have to be constantly hydrated. I just freaking hate hot weather. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book, actually I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry, just forget I said anything. That one didn't count because she literally just said nothing. But I forgot what it was called. But if she's alluding to it, then it's probably some real book. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? Yes. Something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel closer to you when you're here with me. Crap, dude. If I kill her, that's what's gonna happen to her. She's gonna be in the screaming void, but she killed all the other people, and I don't know what to do. Because I feel kind of sorry now. But she's a psychopath, and the game's not gonna end if I don't kill her. Or maybe, do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? No. Social media can practically be like a prison. Feels like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite website. No. Whenever I have spare time, I want to play a game, a video juegos. And before you know it, hours have gone by, and you've gotten nothing out of it. I mean, you've gotten entertainment out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time, or you could set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you could be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you. Some psychology tips. I don't know. All of these, I kind of want to read them. You know? Well, it's like I'm recording them. If it was my own free time, then I would like just read all of them. But I have to finish the game. I don't know how long I've been recording either. Which I should really keep track of that. Maybe like 20 minutes? 30 minutes? I'm gonna go on for a little bit more and then I'm gonna kill her, okay? I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. I mean, or maybe a bookstore. A bookstore! God, no, voice crack. That would be appropriate, right? But I really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that... no you're not. I never asked... Wait, no. I guess you are. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Hehe.
Hehe. I'm an insane person.
I feel like that last one was just more fan service. After this game, I'll never be able to play an anime dating sim. Oh no! Not that I ever did that anyway. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like. Or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago. Crap, don't bring that up. I'm still in high school 5 years ago. Wait, no, 5 years ago I was like 11. That doesn't really matter as much. Middle school though, I was like, oh god, I was the cringe lord. But now I'm not a cringe lord, I'm just a cringe king, you know? But it's like, oh god. Or if you, yeah. Or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, that doesn't happen to me that often. Or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. That doesn't happen either, really. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. I feel so bad that I'm gonna have to kill her. Because so far, she seems like she's actually, like, a smart, decent human being. Like, with talking about, like, psychology and, like, how humans are and stuff. And now I'm just gonna have to kill her. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. Okay, girly girl. This is going on for a bit. I'm sorry. Adios, amigo. I'm gonna have to delete you. Oh, crap, is she? Okay, nope. And delete. Oh, I was like, did nothing happen? What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Please, hurry. Help me. Help me! Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Well, she just took a complete 180. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. Wait, I could save you. I'll save you. I'll save you. New file. I'll make a new file. How you do this? How do you do this? Text document. Monica Docker. It didn't work. No. What do? So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I made up my mind. I know I said that I deleted everyone else. That was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Yeah. Take that seriously. Oh. Game's normal, people. Just no. Do I have to do a third playthrough? Do I? Is all my things gone? It is all gone, and Monica's in here. Oh gosh, am I gonna have to? Okay, whatever. Let's do a third run and actually finish this game, I guess. I'll play a little bit of this third one and then I'll cut it, and then we're gonna do next episode and continue. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently picked up that habit once again. Are you proud of me? Huh? For what? You know. For waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. So I guess she's not depressed anymore because she's waking up on time. Fine. I'm proud of you. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly specked with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you ever decided have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me, Sayori. Sorry about that. We're taking more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Siri puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club I made a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! What are you doing here? Well, I just glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Shaheer that series is always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. Hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. Someone whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy and compared to the others. In comparison, oh crap, I'm tired. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours. The Literature Club. No way. No way. Ah! Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Cupcakes? Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks while with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Classic Tsundere. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of her, each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy reading a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. We've already read this. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yeah. My favorite are usually not. Yeah. Yeah. She's passionate about reading. She's timid. She likes lots of things. Don't feel intimidated. Something in common. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, she's embarrassed about manga. Besides, manga is literature. So, if you want to read some of my manga, then don't stop him or anything. Natsuki. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would also be nice for us to divorce. Just get me to the new stuff, please. I've read this stuff twice already, and I'm sick of it. Just try something new. Agree with me. Maybe. Just jumps in. Maybe we call try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll get to know each other a little bit. That's what literature clubs do. I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. She's the president. I guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something. Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, you're gonna read some manga. Yeah. Jeez, you were the one who suggests we deserve stuff. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. I didn't realize. Sorry for just. You can pause the video if you want to read it. I've already read this. No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then yeah. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? I want to go and play Golf Story right now, which is on my Switch. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? They're friends now. If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Like, my school has manga in the library, but they have like maybe 5 different series, but they have like the whole thing. Like, they have the whole fairy tale manga, which I watched all the whole fairy tale anime. But then they just stopped making it. So then I started reading some parts of manga, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I've read other mangas, like Food Wars, because Food Wars is pretty good. Just saying. They clean up the food. I guess that meeting's over, huh? Looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little bit better with you around. Aw, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already know you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. O-R-E-V-E. No. Huh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Now I can hear.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. that special day. Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. Reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. Oops. Crap. I didn't read it. Crap. Did the game uninstall? Nope, it's still there. I guess that's the end. I guess I got the bad ending. I'm not gonna play the game again to get the good ending, if there is a good ending. But I'm guessing I got the bad ending. Made some wrong choices. I tried to use my dumb logic, but I guess it didn't work out. So that's the end. It took one episode to finish it. I don't know what episode I'm on. I think I'm on like 17. This is gonna be the 17th episode. But yeah. Of course, my channel isn't gonna stop there. I'm probably gonna actually make a upload schedule for myself mainly, because, you know, no one even really watches these videos anyway. But at least so I could continuously post them and I don't just forget, because sometimes I really do forget that I do have like a YouTube channel and post videos. So yeah, and I think my channel is going to consist of me focusing on 2 different games at a time. I tried to do that with like Wuppo. That game messed up. It like crashed. It crashed a lot. It messed up. I had to restart it so many times, and I decided it's not even worth trying to play that. So I'm probably going to focus on A Hat in Time and another game. I have a couple of games in mind for that other game. So yeah. Anyways, that was an adventure. You know? Obviously, after you watch this, probably don't want to play it yourself because I just spoiled everything for you. But it is free, so that was a really good game. Anyway, that's the end of the series. And don't remember to stay dank.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.